You made mention of when we go abroad, we shouldn't just have the mindset of, okay, we must stay abroad or go back to our country. Yeah. You made mention that you can, when you leave Turkey or America, you can as well go to other African countries to seek for opportunities or be able to make use of your skills. But following some history, let me use South Africa as an example, whereby we had some issues of the South Africans and the Nigerians, or even some African country, we tend to have this problem of, oh, you're from Africa, you're coming to take my job, or you're coming to take so thing. How does the initiative intend to work on the piece of this? Everything is mindset. Yes. And I also believe that wherever you find yourself is how you approach it that they will take you, right? So how do you intend to take care of the peace between the African people, the ones that you are disseminating them after the orientation and all those things?
Yes, Africa had several circles of civilization, from the colonialism to to dictatorship to all that things is happening for the last 50, 60 years. Now, because of the digital age, because of the internet, because of the social media, we, especially the youth, cannot have a justification to say that, oh, actually, if I go to that country or that, they may be like this, because you can be, in this network which we are presenting now as a concept, and which can be a very great movement from, from today to the next 5 years, will be a good example of how we can take some of the pain which everyone is feeling in their shoulders. This is what we are presenting, is that, and actually, when you're looking for people who are like Somalis, we have an experience. We were, and many other parts of the Africa has, civil wars and these civil incidents for the last 30, 40 years. So those who travel know exactly what is really important is. What is really important is the network, the friendship, the brotherhood and sisterhood that Africa have and already displayed. That means this, we have to tap that resources. That resources is untapped. Our fathers, our grandfathers doesn't utilize it the way. But now, because of the globalization, we can utilize that things, either through the social media. Whatever happened now in Nigeria, after 1 minute, that same thing it can happen to South Africa. So we have to adopt it, a new model, and this is what actually we are presenting. The coopreneurshiп is one of the things that Africa, specifically Africa, or maybe the global third world countries, can adopt it, and they can be actually fulfill their wish.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Global Youth Cooperative City, Global Youth Cooperative. Yeah. You made mention of these two. What is the connection between them?
Yes, and actually we presented before in Africa Youth Cooperative City and Africa Youth Cooperative Center. The center is an ongoing office or liaison office. Actually now already we actually talked to the Cooperative University of Kenya. They already have. We are also looking in Tanzania, we have looking in Mozambique, we have looking in Somalia also, and many parts in Africa. The universities can have a center where they can be educating to the youth and connecting and making the network. That is the first office which actually can represent the idea or the concept itself. Second to that, we are proposing also the both Global Youth Cooperative City and African Youth Global City. So in African level, we are proposing every year we have to have a youth around African countries in one place, and that will talk about coopreneurshiп. It talk about the weakness, the strength, how this movement will go. That will be a yearly festival. It can be 1 week or maybe, you know, actually more, but it will be a demonstration of our skills, how we develop it, how we will this network it expanded. Same thing that we use in Turkey, global cooperative, global youth cooperative city, which is actually we wanted it globally. So that means African organize themselves, the European will organize themselves,
Yeah.
North America will organize, and Asia will organize. And we are coming together here in Turkey, where actually we will be displaying same model that what we do. This is something that actually everyone has to benefit.